Hi everyone, Jared here. Going to jump into a new developer vlog update for Bitfineon. Today's date is May 23rd, 2020, and this will be one of two final developer vlog updates that we release before Bitfineon goes into its security audit, and then a brief closed beta with a select group of Bitfineon and Alco community members, and then we'll be looking to launch the platform if all of those are tasks are uneventful, don't have any issues. We'll be looking to launch the platform around the end of June. So we've come a long way in the last few months. Anyone who's been following along with the developer vlog updates has been able to watch the work, as we've progressed, and I think we can all agree we have a really great product here, and it's going to be something fresh and new that we offer to the exchange market for crypto. Jumping into this developer vlog, we're going to start off on the landing page like I've done in the past. Nothing has changed on the landing page, but I just want to briefly recap the animation and kind of our thought process that went into the design and the user experience, starting with the landing page. So, a lot of exchanges are built off of default or kind of existing frameworks that look cookie cutter, right? You go to one exchange, it kind of looks like another, looks like another, looks like another, and they don't really differentiate themselves. And so with our approach to design for Bitfineon, we want the first thing people see with the landing page to just be different, to be new, to kind of capture their interest and say, hey, okay, this is a little bit different. What do they have going on here? So with the landing page, you can see the animation here. Each window pane is kind of a funnel for customers or potential customers, traders that land on the page to go where maybe they can best learn about the platform in a concise manner, and they're not just thrown all these options and esoteric options on a landing page and kind of like overwhelmed right from the get-go, right? So on the first pane, again, we have innovation, product security, and I'm going to kind of go through this quickly. In the previous developer vlog update, I went through them in detail. In the middle one, we have a support dedicated window pane or a animation pane, tutorial support, promotions, and again, if you click on on more, these will take you to a more descriptive page that gives you more in-depth information. And then the final one is our community, right? Testimonials, news, social media, right? Pretty self-explanatory, very clean approach. The animation, I think, adds a really nice, for me, it adds a really nice visual appeal. Let us know what you think. Join our Telegram and Discord communities, or leave a comment on the YouTube video where this will be posted. Let us know what you guys think, places where we can improve. We're definitely open to criticisms, positive, negative, neutral. Happy to get feedback. So where I'm going to cover some changes for this developer vlog is on the navigation menu. Right, if you remember in the previous vlogs and any posts I've put out or discussions in the community chat, we've taken our design approach with Bitfineon to resemble an app because we want the user experience and the design flow to be as seamless as possible from device to device, right? Whether it's PC, screen, one resolution to the next resolution, right? To a mobile device, to an iPad device, whatever device that you're working on, that you're trading on, we want that experience to be seamless. We don't want you to have to relearn the platform as you jump from one device to the next. So we've taken an app approach to Bitfineon. So that's why our main navigation is on the left, and it pops out into focus in the screen in this manner. So moving on to updates here, you can see that the news tab is now active with our Crypto Mood partnership integration, where you have access to real-time news that's focused on the cryptocurrency market. Then here, this will be active in the next few days, is our Bitfineon company blog, posts about product releases, news alerts, stuff like that are issued by us. Settings, this has been updated since the last developer vlog. Order confirmation, and I'll show that on the trade page. If you execute a trade, it's going to pop up a modal or show you a pop-up that asks you to confirm. Here is where you can toggle that on or off. Okay, you can pay trading fees with XLQ, right? So you're going to get a discount if you pay your trading fees with XLQ. Some of this is not fully completed as far as the description is concerned. You'll be able to see here the discount you'll receive, stuff like that, as we complete this section. Expiration timer. Expiration timer is if you leave your device inactive, or you take your focus away from your trading, and you haven't toggled this off, and by default it'll be at 60 minutes. It's going to prompt you to interact with the exchange, or it'll log you out for security reasons. You can see there that it has a little bit of lorem ipsum Latin placeholder text. All of this will be updated in the next couple of days. And additionally, that final option to toggle this completely off for users who want that functionality. So KYC is being served by Identity Mind. You can check them out. A lot of the top exchanges are using them. I know that I try to avoid using competitor names, but in this case, I'll say like KuCoin. I'm sorry, Binance uses Identity Mind. So it's a very well vetted and established KYC provider. They're based in the US. And, for me, I think, again, like our development team is based in the US, a lot of the regulatory requirements to be able to operate in the space in the US are very stringent. And so there's a high level of due diligence on these providers that are integrating into Bitfineon. So I think for us, choosing Identity Mind, having the company that we're using develop the platform, all that based in the US, adds a nice level of transparency to our process. Having said all that, the KYC requirements on Bitfineon are somewhat lax for up to a 2 Bitcoin in crypto withdrawal per day threshold. Right? You're not going to trigger a KYC requirement on the platform until you start wanting to withdraw more than 2 Bitcoin per day in crypto, or if you need to interact with fiat deposits and withdrawals. You'll have to KYC to do any fiat or banking integrations with Bitfineon. That's pretty standard. We have to do that because of the AML requirements when working with banks. They're just not going to work with you. And it protects us from, criminal enterprise taking part on the exchange. It's very, serious. No matter what jurisdiction you're in. So any fiat, again, will require KYC. Any crypto deposits, you can deposit any amount of crypto. You won't trigger a KYC event. And up to 2 Bitcoin per day in withdrawals before you have to KYC. If you do KYC for crypto withdrawals, you'll have 100 Bitcoin daily volume. Enterprise level accounts will have more depending on the business. That'll be handled on a case-by-case basis. Security, this is where you'll enact 2FA. I'm not sure if I went over this in the previous developer vlog, but I have 2FA enabled on my account. I have it enabled on all accounts. I urge everyone who has an account with any provider where 2FA is enabled to enable it and use it. It's the industry standard for protecting yourself against unauthorized access. And then your password here, you can change your password. Again, a 2FA requirement to do that. And if you wanted to change your password and then you wanted to just make sure, you can toggle that on and off. We've added an API key section, so you want to add in a API integration. You'll be able to do that with trade or read only. You'll enter your whitelisted IP address here to allow up to 3 per API key, and then you'll enter again your 2FA code to generate that key. API documentation can be found here. You click this, it'll open a new window. Service fees. So trading fees, trading rules, and withdrawal fees. These are not finalized, so if you pause the video and you want to look over them, don't hold us to these. We're going to be more competitive, and what that means is where we can lower fees, we will be lowering them, uh, and these will all be active and final by the time we go to beta testing. Here under trading rules, you can see min trade amount, min price movement, min order size. If you want to search for Bitcoin pairs, just type in the ticker. You're going to get those. Let's type in BSV. Uh, let's type in Alco. So you're going to have Bitcoin and USDT pair for Alco at launch. Yeah, and then withdrawal fees, again, these will become more competitive. These are placeholder texts right now. Yeah, all of these will be finalized by the time we hit the beta testing. And then that's pretty much it for the updates to the navigation menu. One thing that has changed is we do now have our Cyber Black theme integrated, and I'll show you guys briefly that it's not completed throughout the exchange, but I'll just show you a quick how that looks. And I actually really like this theme. I think it's going to be really popular with people. But let's go to like the wallet page. You can see here. Yeah, I really like the contrast the colors provide on the back background. Um, just the way it looks in share pool, position. Yeah. But like on trade page, the crypto mood widget, we're integrating those theme changes here. That'll be done in the next day or two. And then on the home page right now, you can see that the background images or animations are still the midnight blue theme. All of those will be, they actually have been updated, just not been implemented. So everything will change to the theme when you select it, right? I'm going to change back now to the midnight theme just so we can complete the vlog. So moving on to the trade page, some things have changed here. Notably the layout, the watch list functionality and design, and a couple other little feature updates. So I'm going to start with the watch list because it speaks to the layout change, and I'm going to start with why we changed the layout. So we updated the layout because as we were scaling down in resolution, the site responsiveness to those resolutions wasn't optimal. Having things underneath the order form, because our order form has more options, right? We have expanded order types that aren't offered on other exchange platforms. We needed to free up some of that room because it was just crunching down too much as we got smaller resolutions. And so we moved the watch list over to the left, and we think that on those smaller resolutions now, that it looks really great and that people can interact with the exchange on, like 1366 by 768 resolution, really with a much better user experience than before. So that's why the layout change occurred. You can see here that we've added trade pair toggle functionality into the watch list, so it's not just a watch list anymore. You're going to be able to trade to toggle to like fiat pairs. Currently we just have USDT, but we're going to have USDC integrated, a couple other, like I think excuse me, PAX USD, and a couple other like Great British Pound, fiat pairs, euro pairs, stuff like that. And you'll have those to toggle to when they're active wallets on the exchange. Ethereum pairs here, you can toggle any of the pairs for price change in the last 24 hours, the price, current price, and then the pair itself. And then Bitcoin, and these are just the wallets that are active right now. We're going to have about 60 pairs active when the exchange goes to launch. So you'll be able to scroll right through all of those pairs that are active, and then your favorites here, which are your essentially what the watch list was before. This is your favorite list. Okay, so one of the things we've integrated is the Satoshi to USD or Satoshi to fiat value. So if you have USD toggled in your dashboard, right? So back here, you can see you can toggle between different fiat values, right? If you toggle to those, it will change to the fiat value denomination that you have selected. So this is a pretty cool feature because a lot of people, when they get into crypto, right, and even sometimes you just want to have a quick glance, even though you've been in crypto a long time, what the Satoshi value is in USD or in fiat value at that moment, right, without having to calculate it. So we've integrated that into the watch list and into the order book, right? You can see here as you scroll down the tooltip that pops up to the left to give you an average price in Satoshi value, your total Ethereum required, your total Bitcoin required. But then in the order book, it's going to give you, when you hover over it, that USD or whatever fiat currency you have selected, that value in real time. Kind of a cool feature. It was requested by the community. So we listened and we have integrated it. Again, it's active over here in the trading pair toggler as well as your favorites. If you want a complete like high-low overview of the price movement for any trade pair, you can go to the expanded trade pair toggler. Again, you can see your watch list or your favorite here, and it's going to give you just a couple more metrics, the 24-hour volume for that, and then you can interact with those trade pairs in this manner as well. I think that is everything on the trading interface. Oh wait, no, we have the trading rules pop up here. So if you want to check any trade pair trading rules in real time, you can do that. Again, these prices and these fees aren't accurate. They will be lower and more competitive once we go to beta. Some placeholder text was used. If you click on that more, you're going to be taken to the trade rules to be able to see them all. I showed you guys this a moment ago. All right, so moving on to the wallet page. We've updated some things here in the wallet page, just some quick improvements. We've made the padding and margins a little bit more appealing and eye-appealing and aesthetic. But yeah, all this stuff is pretty much the same. You can export data in comma, delimited, or CSV, PDF, Excel. If you want to do any kind of reporting or P&L tracking off the exchange, you'll be able to export your trade history, your order history, average price, order ID, and then open orders, right? You can interact with those here, be able to search them here. And then on the wallet, this is actually going through a design improvement iteration right now. We want to allow people to be able to search through their wallet also for any pair that they need quick access to, and then also to toggle low balances if they want to just see what's active in their wallet, to be able to toggle that to exclude low balances, and then to hide the value of those wallet addresses if you need to show somebody, all right, a screenshot or something and you don't want to share your balances, you'll be able to toggle that off. But that will be issued here where this search bar is. Right now it takes up the whole area, but it'll have a couple of options that we're going to integrate here. This Litecoin transaction is an actual test that we did with my account for the Litecoin wallet. You can see here that yesterday we successfully tested the Litecoin wallet and everything works as well as it should. The address where it was sent, the block explorer, transaction hash. Yeah, so a couple little things, UI things like here where this negative sign is next to processed, right? We'll have a minimized transaction hash hyperlink for you to click to go to the block explorer. But yeah, everything else here is done as far as the wallet page is concerned. We may, through launch and as we go, we're going to keep improving based on your feedback and things where we want to improve as well. But as far as getting to launch ready, the exchange page, the wallet page, and the share pool page are completed. So moving on to the share pool page, you can see here that, and this should say 5910. I deducted too much from my account when I was doing some back-end maintenance. So unfortunately, it shows a negative amount. That's not possible for real accounts. All right, that's just a uh, kind of visual bug, if you will, in my account. But you can see here current stakes, past stakes. These are ones that have completed. Because the Sherple's not active, it's not going to show a total payout. But when it's active, right, you'll see your total payout here for your past and completed stakes, and then your projected payout, or I'm sorry, your accumulated payout up to that date of any current stakes will be listed here to the far right. Projected ROI, again, I've gone over this in past videos, but projected ROI speaks to or will show the projected ROI in real time if you want to stake for 14 days, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. It's kind of like a difficulty overview for how much competition is going on in the share pool, right? How many people have staked how many coins, so on and so forth. But yeah, one thing we've added here is we wanted to make this just the share pool a little bit. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be able to do it here, but to issue a stake. But if you wanted to issue a stake before in our previous design, right, the user experience or the user flow was such that someone could accidentally double tap the enter button and make a stake. And we wanted to mitigate that risk for people. We want people to only stake to terms and amounts that they absolutely agree with, right? So you're going to add in your ALCO here. You're going to agree with the terms of service by clicking the toggle button. Now this pop-up will list all of the terms. You'll agree to these by scrolling down, activating the accept button. You'll click accept, and then the submit button will be active, right? It's not going to allow you to do it right now because I have a negative amount. But when you click submit, it's going to pop up another confirmation modal that says your term selected, the amount that you want to stake, and then you're going to have to enter in your 2FA, right? So if you don't have 2FA activated on your account, you're going to have to do it. It's going to prompt you in the add new stake section where you'll have to have 2FA enabled to even get to the active add a new stake window. So we think that's going to protect people from erroneously staking periods and amounts that they might not want to. And then positions is pretty much the same. Right now we're finalizing the market trade. So if you want to close a position at market price, you'll be able to do that. A confirmation mode will pop up, asking you to confirm at the market price, and then you'll click OK. That should be integrated in the next few days. And then also we'll be doing a special social media share function. I'm not going to talk too much about right now because we're getting kind of long on the video. It's about 23 minutes, and I want to go over one last thing, just kind of show you guys the progress that we've gotten to with Bitfineon. So let me switch to this screen, and here is the Kanban, right? So the Kanban is just, I've mentioned this I think in the first one, maybe up to the first within the first 3 videos that we released for Bitfineon, right? So you can see here that we've cleared out all of the pending bugs. What we have in progress is just that last homepage theming, some additional theming stuff like the crypto widget parameters need to be implemented for when a user switches between midnight blue, cyber black, and satin white themes. A lot of very minor things, right? All we have going on right now that's pending is a withdrawal deposit and address validation feature. We want people, when they enter an address for like Bitcoin, that it validates, right, that it's an actual valid address. Mobile responsiveness and optimization is currently ongoing. Market close button for open positions, which I talked about when we were on the positions page, and then toggling toast notifications is one of the final things that we have planned. So those toast notifications are just like when you complete an action, the bottom right hand corner, it pops up, hey, successfully completed trade. Some people don't like that stuff, so we're going to allow them the option in their account to toggle that on and off. But you can see here that we've done quite a bit. We're pending some back end things for like the share button for social media, some order book icon update stuff that we want to increase functionality with, or interaction for customer, um, to get more in-depth order book insights, IP whitelisting features, side menu things. These are really things that you guys aren't going to have any interaction with. But you can see here, since we started the front end stuff, this is the completed tab, right? It's a lot of work that's gone into this. I think we're at about 900 development hours. Might be a little bit less than that, maybe a little bit more. Um, but yeah, we're nearly finished, and Bitfineon is nearly launched. We're super excited. If you guys want to contribute to the process and let us know what you think of the platform, again, positive, negative, neutral criticisms, we're welcome to all of them. We want to make this platform something that people can be proud to use, that they'll join the community, and we can all grow it together. Again, I will list the Discord and Telegram group chats if you want to take part in that process in the description below. This video is originally posted on YouTube on our Bitfineon channel. So yeah, till next time, guys. Hope you enjoy this developer vlog update, and talk to you soon.